Hey everybody, this is Philippe from Florida Costume March. We're watching the news this morning, and you might wonder, what's the news has to do with costume branded items, but anyway, just give us a second. Watching the news this morning, and it was about a storm in the Northeast. And this one was about Zeeland, Michigan, where there was a major storm. It was a 100-car accident. And a lot of cars were stuck because of the amount of snow that had fallen. Now, what does that have to do with costume branding merch? It actually has to do with being aware and being knowledgeable and being experienced in what we do. In other words, you're looking for costume branded items. You want them delivered at a certain time, and then you just order. You find a company online, you do your own search, whatever, you spend your time on that, even though you should come through us because we have access to so much more and have knowledge of what's out there much more than you do. And if you think your algorithm or the Google algorithm is going to tell you anything new, not likely. It's just going to repeat over and over again because it's going to follow your patterns. So anyway, so we're looking at the news, and then we noticed that there was an accident. The one thing that really jumped at us was this. Here's the photo of the piece of the news, a FedEx truck. Now, what does that have to do with costume branded items? But it's simple. See, when you tell us you want to order, by a certain time, by a certain date, not a certain time, but by a certain, even time sometime, by a certain date, we really think of just about everything. And one of the things we think about is, we know that right now in the north, things can really happen. You can have a snowstorm, it'll delay everything. And FedEx and UPS are great. And so are many of the other companies that do deliveries. But sometimes, for as great as they are, they cannot fight the weather. It's just the way it is. And again, the guy who was driving this FedEx truck, I'm sure didn't mean to be stuck in a snowstorm. It just happened. He was probably hoping he was going to make it through. But what it means to you is that now you're going to have a possible delay. If you had called us, if you'd contacted us, we would have thought of, you tell us, we need by a certain date, we calculate, and we decide, we better order from a place where it is not likely that weather will be a problem, such as right now will be the South, the Florida area, Texas, and so on. And other times it may not be the South because of hurricane and so on, and even sometimes, anyway, wherever it is. See, the idea of hiring an expert is an expert will think of just about everything and so much more. Give us a call, 386-400-2666. This is Philippe from Florida Costume Merch. Happy to help you with your next event and make sure it's on time.